Good morning and welcome to the Prepared Mind channel. We're going to start doing more work here. And so I wanted to get to you guys. We're going to do short news pieces where I give my opinion on what's going on in the mainstream media. It was a great idea. It came about as a result of you guys participating, you sharing your ideas. What'll make this channel more informative, more productive, more interesting. What I'm going to ask you, though, is you need to share these videos with friends. You need to share them with family, with people who would be interested in this type of news. Share, share, share. Make this channel grow. Make the mainstream media have to eat their own words, right? Google, YouTube, they're not going to help us grow anymore. They're not going to help spread the word about truth. They're not going to do their jobs that they say they're going to do. So we're going to do it for them just like we always do. So, what a day. Before we get to today's mainstream faux pas, we got a great new shirt. I decided I'm pro-choice too. Yeah, now we can all be pro-choice. That's a new Prepared Mind t-shirt. I'm pro-choice, so now we can all say that. Except mine just happens to be about rights and gun control. Right? We have the choice. Right? Okay, now, let's get into a news story that's been up all week long. And I've thought, what a bunch of hooey, what a bunch of bullshit, until the idea came up, right, to discuss what's going on. William Barr, Attorney General, is in front of Congress. And they're making a sideshow out of this. They're making a spectacle out of it. They're trying to make it look like Trump and Republicans and everybody who has been thinking about the Democrats are bad guys, right? William Barr is a bad guy. He's hiding things for Trump. You know, he's ridiculous. They're doing things like eating chicken. I mean, it's just stupid. And then I thought about it. What should I think about this as a prepper? What should I think about this as a patriot? You know, are there any correlations? Are there any parallels as to what is going on? Well, 20 years ago or thereabout, approximately, there was a lot of hatred for William Jefferson Clinton, scumbag president of the United States. And he was, and he is. But it seems like the powers that be were the ones who were really in charge. What they wanted was they wanted a sideshow. What they wanted was partisanship, political division. That's what they want, and that's what they got. Right? They had the Starr investigation, and nothing came out of it. Not a thing. And people thought, no justice, right? Nothing's going on. So what did we get with Donald Trump? Instead of the Starr investigation, Kenneth Starr, we got the Robert Mueller investigation. Because the Democrats, right, partisans, not just politicians, but people on the street, just absolutely knew something had to be going wrong with Trump. The news reports came out and said there were. And this is all political theater. It is all pablum for the masses. It's bullshit. It was bullshit then, and it's bullshit now because it's all being controlled by the puppet masters. When we get above the levels of the weeds and the mud and the dog turds and just move up, what do we end up with? A better perspective of the ground in front of us. You know, as thinkers, as preppers looking to this moment when shit's going to hit the fan, we have got to see what is going on for what it really is. Right? Whether or not Trump did anything doesn't really matter. Whether or not Bill Clinton did anything, it doesn't really matter to those with real power. This stuff that we're seeing on TV, it's theater. Do I think that they're going to find anything wrong with Barr? No, not at all. Do I think Barr is going to start convicting people like Hillary Clinton, who has said she wants the Chinese to get Trump's tax returns? How is a woman that had illegal servers with top secret, with high security clearance, with classified material on a private server in the basement of a private residence with no firewall, with no protection at all, how can that woman, who is Secretary of State, have all of that discovered, and then she destroys 30,000 emails? Good God. Not be convicted. How can she get away with that? Enormous crime. And then also that same server was hacked. And as a result, real human beings were murdered around the world because they were exposed. They were outed. They were, right, their names, their faces, their identities as American operatives, as agents. Yet Hillary didn't spend a moment in jail. And now she's telling us that we need Chinese people, the Chinese government, to hack. And she's not in jail for that. That's calling for espionage. It's calling for spying. It's admitting she's treasonous in nature. But once again, let's get out of the weeds. Let's get away from the dog turds, right? So our senses can clear. And look with a little better perspective, the way thinkers do, the way preppers do, because we're looking into the future. And we're saying things aren't good. We need to see what's coming so we can be ready. Right? I'm pro-choice. And I can see what's going on. The powers that be are letting this sideshow go on so that people get caught up and wrapped up in something that's really not important, except that it demonstrates the failure of our system and the control by overlords. Right? I don't think Barr is going to convict anyone. It would be nice. I hope he does, but I don't think he will, because we've seen this show before. And what we're watching now is a rerun. It's a distraction. It's entertainment. That's all it is. I hope there's more to it, but I'll tell you what, I think that that's all it is. You guys have a great day. Anytime some news pops up, now I'm going to be doing these videos, explaining what is going on, what I think, and doing some short videos during the day before I get to the premium material that's put on Patreon. So you guys be cool. Semper Fi, and chance favors the prepared mind is yours. Share these videos, hit the like button, the thumbs up button, right? Whatever there is to make, right, the computers recognize the fact that what we think about matters, so that we can get more people prepared for this shitstorm that's coming. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.